All right, oboes, it is time for practicing new notes. Number 3, do you have your reed ready to go? I just soaked mine up, so let's go ahead, get it in the oboe. We're going to go ahead and practice our new notes of C to D, adding to our previous notes of G, A, B flat, B, and then C and D. How are the half whole transitions going for you? Hopefully they're going well. So I'm going to stand up while we do this just to review. So we're going to start with G. Remember 1, 2, and 3 on the left hand here. Okay. And then we're going to go to A by lifting that finger. Remember, I want you to keep your fingers close to the keys when you're doing this, but for my demonstration purposes to show you which fingers are moving off the keys and onto the keys, I'm going to lift them away, okay? So we're going to go from G to A to B flat, add that pointer finger on the right hand. Lift the pointer finger and middle finger and you get B. And then add the pointer finger down here to get C. And then we're going to go half whole, 2, 3. And then, of course, this is already down. 1, 2, and 3 on the right hand for D. Right? So let's go ahead and practice these together slowly. Again. Now let's try and add in a little bit of our articulation exercises. Just trying to articulate the notes a little bit to work on the tongue. And remember, our tongue is going to be right here at the forefront and lifts away from the reed to start the sound and goes back to the reed to stop it, okay? So it is this idea that it's touching the reed already, then we move it away to start the sound, go back to the reed to stop the sound, okay? So we're going to try G, 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 A, B flat, B flat, B flat, B flat, B, 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 and so on and so forth. I'm not sure my pitches are correct there right now, but you will hear them on the oboe. So we're going to tongue each note 4 times, okay? Stand up for this. Ready? Okay. All right, how did that go? If you notice in the first bit, if I was just going 2, 2, 2, 2, you can hear a little bit of separation there, okay? That might be happening to you. I don't want that to happen. If you listen later on, there's more connection. That's what I want to happen. So when I'm doing that first way, watch what happens. Do you see my throat? Go ahead and rewind it if you need to. My throat is moving for that, and I don't want that to happen. That means I'm losing the pressure and the nice good support that I have low here. So I don't want that pressure to stop. So we've got to keep a good concentrated pressure going with the air, okay? So all right, so go ahead, review that, and practice that some with our new our practice notes from last week. And then you can also go ahead and play them in order. Now, I apologize, I have to soak my reed quite a bit today. It's very dry here, so you'll hear it sounds a little bit drier than some of the other videos I made. And that can happen, okay? That's the finicky thing with oboe reeds. But what we have to do is just try to keep them as wet as possible, okay? But not too wet. It's kind of a fine balance. But let's go ahead and just slur our G, A, B flat, B, C, and D, okay? And I'll stand up again. Try that again. Now you might see I'm really letting things poke out there. That's going to happen for you right now, where the D is just going to come out way louder than every other note. And you might get a blurp here between B flat and B. Hear that kind of blum, 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 blum. That is just finger coordination. And I even have to work on that all the time as a professional. So work to get that as smooth as possible. It's kind of a tricky transition. See how close fingers help fix that though? So keep your fingers close, keep blowing, and we'll talk a little bit more about how to kind of fine tune things so that your notes don't sound like right, party favorite. It won't sound like that, but we'll talk about how to kind of tame that a little bit later, all right? Get to work. Happy practicing. See you in a little bit.